Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Opinion or Opportunity. I am your host, Don Gringo. So today, Hunter Biden might be under investigation for child pornography off that laptop. Joe Biden goes into hiding again, calls a lid till after the debate, and Donald Trump tries to call out Joe Biden for a topic change at the debate. Are you ready? Here we go. All right, let's get into it. So we have a little bit of one today. Now, I've already covered a lot of this, and it's funny how things are changing. I will put a link in the description below. I turned around and called this out before Fox, CNN, anyone jumped on it. It was turn around. If you Googled it, there was only one source saying that Joe Biden was under federal investigation for what happened in the Ukraine. And now everybody's calling it out. So check out that video in the link below. So moving forward, let's get into it, shall we? Joe Biden calls a lid on his campaign until after the debate with Trump. This man is hiding. If you don't think he's hiding, he absolutely is. The press, some of the press is starting to call him out on whether or not the accusations on what's coming out of laptop are true. And the one thing that has happened here, Joe Biden, if you check, has Joe Biden denied the emails from the laptop? Nothing comes up. There's only like one or two articles claiming it's a smear campaign, but the campaign has still not come out and claimed that the information is false. And that is huge, absolutely huge, to think that Joe Biden, after everything he said and done in the past, has now not coming out and denying it. So that leads me to believe one thing. Remember this. Barack Obama did not originally endorse Joe Biden. I wonder if Barack Obama knew. Think about that. Let it sink in. But let's get back to it, shall we? So Donald Trump's campaign objects to debate topics, possible rule change for the next event. Donald Trump's going after him. And, you know, rightfully so, after the Democrats actually spied on him. And again, I'm not a Trump supporter, but what the Democrats did, what Hillary Clinton did, was absolutely horrible. To think that they used an intelligence agency to spy on a campaign. This is like Nixon type of stuff here, okay? And it's not the Democrats, Republicans. It's definitely the Democrats. So what he's looking to do is, quote, as a longstanding custom and had been promised by a commission on presidential debates, we had expected that foreign policy would be the central focus of the October 22nd debate. So what's the Biden campaign response to all this? It says TJ Ducklo, National Press Secretary for Biden's campaign, said in a statement, the campaign and commissions agreed months ago that the debate moderator would choose the topics. The Trump campaign is lying about that now because Donald Trump is afraid to face more questions about his disastrous COVID response. As usual, the president is more concerned with the rules of the debate than he is in getting a nation in crisis the help it needs. So I don't know which one's deflecting. I'm sure they're both deflecting. I got to be honest here. I'm sure the COVID thing is hurting Donald Trump, but I got to be honest with you. Biden's not denying anything. Hunter Biden is hiding behind his attorneys. He's not denying anything. There's no one denying the actual accusation that these emails are real. The only thing the campaign has said is if Twitter had banned it, it must not be true. I don't know what to tell you, folks. It's absolutely crazy. So let's get into it. So CNN is finally covering this. Now, CNN finally covers it. Again, I left the description. You'll see I did this video like a week ago that this man was under investigation. And now these guys are finally picking it up. So it says CNN U.S. authorities investigating the recently published emails are tied to Russian disinformation for targeting Biden. That's what they're claiming, right? Here we go again. Here's Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff tells CNN Hunter Biden emails just smears, quote, smears coming from the Kremlin. But here's the big news. Okay? And this is Sean Hannity today. This one was CNN as of October 16th. But the big one today is the interview on Fox News, right? with Fox News with the bombshell report that he never told Schiff, never told Schiff or the House Intelligence Committee anything, that there was never anything about Russian disinformation about this laptop. It has not been said that way, but you got to hear the interview for yourself.
Fake. Is this Russian disinformation, Director?
So, Maria, it's funny that some of the people that complain the most about intelligence being politicized are the ones politicizing intelligence. And unfortunately, in this case, it is Adam Schiff, the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, who, as you pointed out on Friday, said that the intelligence community believes that Hunter Biden's laptop and the emails on it are part of some Russian disinformation campaign. Let me be clear. The intelligence community doesn't believe that because there's no intelligence that supports that. And we have shared no intelligence with Chairman Schiff or any other member of Congress that Hunter Biden's laptop is part of some Russian disinformation campaign.
So there it is, folks. Adam Schiff, again, the man who told you, he talked to witnesses and everything about the Donald Trump Russia impeachment, that Trump was going down. This man is opening his mouth again, and he's saying lies. Because if Adam Schiff had all the evidence he claimed he would, Trump wouldn't be in office today. He'd be impeached and he'd be out. Right? So Adam Schiff stepping on his own tongue again, coming out lying to the American public one more time. And this is how desperate the Democrats are getting, because this is just actually looks like a real story. This is a real thing, and they're hiding. But what makes it even worse is, let's get into it. So, Senator Ron Johnson asked if the FBI investigated child porn on Hunter Biden's laptop. So listen to this interview. This is quite something here. Hunter's got daddy in a whole lot of trouble, and he's getting himself in even more.
Real quick, what is going to be coming out in the coming weeks? We understand here on Sunday Morning Futures there is more to come, and there is further analysis of the subpoena's handwriting, and it suggests that the subpoena was served by an FBI agent his name is Joshua Wilson, and over the last 5 years, he has been working on child pornography issues. Connect the dots. If an FBI agent is working on child pornography issues for 5 years, why is he subpoenaing the laptop of Hunter Biden? Is there a connection here? Should this suggest that there's a child pornography issue here on that laptop?
Well, I think you just made the connection. Again, this is what the FBI, I think, has to come clean about. This isn't a standard investigation where, if the FBI doesn't indict somebody, that everything remains confidential. This is something that, as we were talking about, relates to national security. And if there's criminal activity involved that could be tied to Hunter Biden or his business associates, or even possibly tied back to other members of the Biden family, and as some of these emails indicate, that Joe Biden was fully aware of this. He was taking his 10% cut or requiring 50% from his family member's salary. This needs to be known before Americans go to the polls.
So Hunter Biden got served a subpoena by an FBI agent who has been, over the past 5 years, investigating child porn. Now, we already saw in other previous articles that not just was there emails on Hunter Biden's laptop relating to Ukraine and China, but there was pornography on that laptop. And this man just got served by an FBI agent who specializes in the last 5 years in child pornography cases. What more needs to be said about Hunter Biden? What more needs to be said? How much more does this have to happen before people start looking? If he comes out as a goddamn pedophile, okay, and he's been supporting daddy there forever and giving him money, this is a problem, people. This is not a partisan issue. You would put as the first son a pedophile in the White House, right? Obviously, he wouldn't live there. He's an adult, but still, we'd have a first son who's a pedophile. You gotta think about that. If that's what you want, then you are worse than Trump. You are worse than Joe Biden if you think that's okay. This is absolutely crazy. But, you know, let's go. So we got all that out of the way, but there's one thing I really need to tell you that, you know, this just goes to show you Joe's hiding. Joe is hiding, and he's gonna hide. There's no way around it. He's gonna hide. But you know what's the worst is now even liberal media is calling. Maybe not on this, but the Hill. Biden owes us an answer on court packing, right? Now even the Hill's starting to attack him on that. Yes, they're trying to draw away from what's going on right now today, but they have no other choice but to call him out on his shortcomings in order to distract, because calling out Trump, they've been calling out Trump for 4 years and it hasn't helped them. So now they're starting to eat their own. This is absolutely crazy. We're going to have to watch this. We're going to have to watch this. You need to turn around, people, and you need to share these type of videos, because big tech is squashing these type of videos. They don't want you, the public, to know what's going on. And if you don't take the time, if you're so busy that you don't have the time, and this is the only way you guys are getting your information about the news is from channels like this, like mine and others, you need to share those videos. You need to get out there. This is not a me, us, or them situation. This is us, the American people, need to know. And again, Joe Biden and the Biden family and the Biden campaign are not denying this. Joe Biden is back in hiding, not answering questions, and Hunter is hiding behind his attorneys. His attorneys have been called by news outlets, and they're not answering any questions. They're not even taking certain calls. So I don't know what to tell you, people, other than you really need to consider what is going on, what you want for your future, and do you want a possible pedophile as a first son visiting the White House? Is that what we want to show the world? So think about it. Take a look. Let's go on. I'll see you next time.